In 2011, astronauts Brian Harper, Jocinda Fowler and rookie Marcus are on a space shuttle mission to repair a satellite. Suddenly, a mysterious black swarm attacks the orbiter, killing Marcus and incapacitating Fowler before Harper can re-enter the shuttle. Although initially hailed as a hero for successfully returning the damaged shuttle to Earth, Harper attempts to tell his story, which is denied by NASA. After an 18-month investigation, human error is blamed on the incident, and Harper's account continues to be largely in disbelief. When Fowler fails to defend him in court, Harper is fired from NASA. 10 years later, conspiracy theorist Casey Houseman, believing the moon to be an artificial megastructure, secretly uses time on a research telescope and discovers that the moon's orbit is now closing in on Earth. He tries to share his findings with NASA, but fails. He then turns to Harper, who fires him, leading Houseman to go public with his discovery on social media. NASA independently discovers the anomaly and mounts a lunar mission using an SLS Block II spacecraft to investigate the anomaly. The same alien swarm that attacked Harper's shuttle a decade earlier reappears and kills all 3 lunar astronauts after they drop a probe into a miles-deep man-made shaft that has opened up on the lunar surface. As the lunar orbit continues to deteriorate, the moon is moving closer and closer to Earth, causing catastrophic events such as tsunamis, gravitational anomalies, and atmospheric dispersion. Fowler, now deputy director of NASA, learns that Apollo 11 had discovered anomalies on the lunar surface during its historic landing and that a 2-minute radio blackout was intended to hide the moon's resonant force when the spacecraft fuel tanks were jettisoned and hit the lunar surface, suggesting that it was hollow inside. A military program, named ZX-7, had developed an EMP device to kill the swarm, but was scrapped due to budget constraints. Fowler orders the EMP device removed from storage and retrieves the decommissioned Space Shuttle Endeavour from his museum to serve the new mission. Harper, Houseman and Fowler launch the EMP and narrowly escape into orbit when a massive tsunami wave destroys Vandenberg Space Force Space. As the crew enters the moon's interior, they discover that the swarm is siphoning energy generated by a white dwarf in the moon's center, causing the artificial megastructure's orbit to destabilize when its source D-energy is exhausted. Harper learns that the megastructure was built by the ancient ancestors of mankind, who were more technologically advanced than their modern descendants. The moon was built billions of years ago as a space ark to repopulate humanity hunted by a rogue artificial intelligence that was getting too powerful. The moon swarm is one such malicious eye that reacts to electronic activity when organic life is present. As the moon continues to approach Earth, the President of the United States orders Chief of Staff General Jenkins to launch a nuclear attack on the moon. However, Air Force Chief of Staff General Doug Davidson refuses to carry out the attack order, allowing him to save the life of his ex-wife Fowler, as well as Harper and Houseman, risking his own life. Meanwhile, Harper's son Sonny accompanies Fowler's son Jimmy and their nanny Michelle as they attempt to reach Davidson's military bunker in the mountains of Colorado. They reach Aspen and reunite with Harper's ex-wife and Sonny's mother, Brenda, and her in-laws. But they are affected by the many disasters caused by the rapid destruction caused by the proximity of the moon. En route to the bunker, the group battles other survivors and increasingly deadly natural disasters before reaching the safety of a deep mountain tunnel. Brenda's husband Tom sacrifices himself to save his youngest daughter, suffocating as the moon pulls away the local atmosphere due to its gravity during a flyby. Houseman uses the EMP device and their lunar module to lure the swarm away from their spacecraft before detonating the device. His sacrifice destroys the swarm and allows Fowler and Harper to escape to the now approaching Earth. With power and systems restored, the lunar facility begins to return to its normal orbit. Fowler and Harper successfully land their spaceship in Colorado and are eventually reunited with Sonny, Jimmy, Michelle and Brenda. The moon's operating system, itself an eye created by mankind's ancient ancestors, reveals that it stored a copy of Houseman's consciousness when he sacrificed himself. The IAA projection appears to the rebuilt Houseman as his mother and her cat Fuzz Aldrin, noting that they must now get to work fixing the mass destruction on Earth. As a movie recap channel, we thank you for being a part of our community. Stay tuned for more exciting content.